Hey guys, it's Mr. Howard here with another Tuesday Tech Tip. Today I want to tell you about a tool that's going to help you with classroom management. Teachers today have a ton of stuff that they need to be keeping track of while they're teaching. You need to keep track of the time, you need to let kids know if they're being too loud, you got to give them directions, you got to be able to reinforce all those things at the same time. That's really difficult. That's why today I want to show you a new tool called Classroom Screen, which will allow you to do all of these things at one time, and it makes it really easy with one simple technology tool. So to access this one, all you got to do is go to your browser and type in classroomscreen.com, and it will take you to a page that looks like this. Once it loads, you're going to see two things. One, there's going to be like a random background image, and then two, across the bottom, there's going to be a set of icons. All these icons do a variety of things that are going to support you with classroom management while you're trying to teach. For example, let's say you're giving your kids some independent work time. You're going to give them 5 minutes to read a passage and talk to a neighbor about it. In Classroom Screen, you just go down here, click Timer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hit Go. Now this timer is going to run on your board. Maybe you like to have a visual reminder of what it should sound like or what movement should look like in your room. You can use this traffic light widget here, put that up here on your classroom screen, and then click the color that corresponds to the behavior you need from kids. Red could mean quiet, could mean stay at your desk. Green could mean move freely or talk freely with a partner. You can put a clock up on your classroom screen if you just want kids to know what time it is. It will give you analog and digital. You can also switch to your calendar view. If you need a reminder of what communication should look or sound like in your classroom, you can click the Work Symbols widget, and you can tell it which one of these symbols is descriptive of what kids should be doing in class right now. Should they be working together? Should they be asking neighbor, whispering, or should it be total silence? If it's an independent work time and you need kids to kind of check their own sound level, you can put the sound level tool up on here, click Start, and this will give a readout of how loud it is in the classroom right now. So you can set this meter, and if that sound gets above that level, it will actually ring. So once the students are being too loud, they'll hear a little sound that will let them know, hey, you need to quiet down. Sometimes you just need to do a quick little sketch or a drawing of something. You don't need to flip to a different app. You can just hit the drawing button down here, and it gives you a drawing that you can put in the background of your background screen. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can also use the other drawing tool, which will give you a drawing widget that can kind of lay on top of your classroom screen. So I'll just move that over here. I'll draw a picture of a dinosaur because why not? And, ooh, good looking dinosaur. You can have a little sketch that's also part of your classroom screen page. You can do the same thing with text. Just click the text tool and then use the editor to write whatever you need, whatever maybe directions, or if there's a resource that you need to have students go back and check, you can just type that in right there. Or you can type that you're awesome. You also have access to a QR code generator right here on your classroom screen. Now, your mileage can kind of vary on this because like with Chromebooks, it's kind of hard to scan a QR code, but like if you have students using iPhones, like the camera will scan the QR code automatically. But all you got to do here is use the QR code widget, and then you just type in whatever website you want kids to go to, and then the QR code will automatically update, and then you scan that and you'll get to go to that website. Classroom Screen also has a random name picker, so if you use the random name widget down here and put that up onto your screen, if you have a list of your student names, you just paste them in there, click choose, and it will put a name up down there. Now, it won't save your name, so if like you close out and come back, the names won't be there the next time you use it, but you do have the tools up here to save your list, and then you can re-upload it. That's a little bit of a hassle, but it is kind of a shortcut if you don't want to type those in every time. A nice feature of Classroom Screen is that you can kind of move these things around, reorganize them, whatever, or if you want to get rid of them entirely, you can just click the little X's on these icons and it makes them disappear completely. So you don't have to worry about having that being all cluttered. You can just change it whenever you want. Speaking of change, if you don't like your background image, you can just click background, pick any of these backgrounds on here. You can have it be just a solid color. You can even have it randomly scroll through all those different options. So one thing a lot of people miss about Classroom Screen is that there is another tool that's kind of hidden in here, the exit poll. So in the bottom right hand corner you have a little red and green icon. If you click on that, it'll actually let you create an exit poll that you can use at the end of class, at the end of a lesson, whatever. It gives you a few different options for organizing it, but then Students can't actually do this from their own device. They do have to walk in the classroom and hit the buttons on your smart TV, smart board screen, whatever. But that would be a good way to kind of, if you end a lesson, get people moving around a little bit, but also get a little bit of feedback on your lesson. So now that you know all about this great new tool, I am sure that you would agree that it is the bomb. Hope this is useful to you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.